Now, that next line is why we want to control this, right? The law of attraction dictates that like energy attracts like energy, whether they're positive or negative. Now, this is the part I add on here and really clue into this. The first manifestation is thoughts of like nature. That's your indicator that you're going in the right direction. If you're listening to your audio every day about the money, about the clients, about the business, and then you find yourself a week later thinking thoughts that are like thinking about money, thinking about business opportunities, seeing you keep looking at email chains that keep sending you business opportunities and possibilities on online business. And in the mail, you keep seeing these credit card offers. Maybe you're not going to accept them whatsoever. You don't want to use credit, but you're aware of the abundance of how much money is really out there that you can even borrow if you wanted to. Not saying that's right or wrong, but I'm saying that's a possible abundance that you have in front of you. You're starting to feel good. You're starting to think those thoughts. That's what starts. You start thinking thoughts around that topic. The more intensity we feel those thoughts, we already talked about this today, the more we keep thinking it, the more we keep feeling it, and it begins to overpower everything else and take form, take power. Burning desire. As it takes power, the idea feels more real. The idea feels expected, like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm going to get this thing. Then physical manifestations start to flow. If you're aware, if you're properly looking in your physical environment, you will start to see little mini things aligning that is exactly in harmony with your desire. And then bang, the idea becomes physical reality. And you're not surprised. Why aren't you surprised? Because you've already lived there. I always say, because I can remember this, at the first time I ever had a $20,000 week, okay, income wise, okay, I was living in this week, and I didn't know it. I looked at whatever the report was Friday, Saturday, and I looked at it, and I was like, wow, I didn't realize that happened. I wasn't surprised, and I didn't feel different. It wasn't like a hallelujah celebration. It was just kind of like, cool, what's next? Let's go forward, right? Now, of course, all of I don't mean that egotistical. Oh, Scott's made this money. No, it's a feeling, though, that's saying, I need to arrive at this point first. And usually, somebody put it in there, David maybe, success arrives in the uncommon hours. When you're unexpected, it's there. You already have it. It's not a big event that happens. When you become a best-selling author, I did this with my little Amazon self-published book, right? I became an Amazon best-selling author for whatever it was, a week or 5 days or something. It's very small, something like that. But I had it on a little vision board with my book that said bestseller on Amazon. Okay, it happened. I didn't know it, and then when it happened, I was like, "Oh yeah, it feels right." I've been on the other side, and we're all always on both sides. Where I've been in a side where I thought something was going to happen, but I still hoped and wished. And I was like, "Yeah, that never was going to come to fruition." I didn't expect it. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel natural to get the money, to get the whatever it was, right? I felt it was still a hope and wish. I felt it was way far away. So it never came. So we live on both sides. We just got to follow this process for whatever it is that you want in your goal. We have to follow the same process, deeply intensifying these things.